where the canyon trail begins as we descend down the side of the ridge here to the river valley below. Here's a view of what's in store. I forgot about the spray from the falls. It's almost like what you see in Niagara. I usually bring a plastic cover for my camera gear, but it's been a while since I've been here and I forgot it this time. But this is quite amazing. I've been here when there's a trickle over this and the river below is but a creek. The best time to come is always in the spring, when the snow and water runoff is the most. This is quite a cave under here. All basalt. Really got to be careful. This basalt will crack a hole in your head so easy. Here we are. This is beautiful territory. Beautiful. Just listen to nature talking to you. Put your phones away, turn off your apps, and just connect with something real. There's just several places to pause and reflect on the trail, looking back up the stream. It's almost prehistoric primitiveness. Just such beauty. This is the only trail I know of hiking throughout the Cascades and the Sierras and the Pacific Coast where you're able to hike under so many huge waterfalls. It's just amazing. I remember once you get further down the valley, down the canyon here, the waterfalls are not as far apart as they are up at the south end. So I'm looking forward to that. Here's where we cross over the gorge to the other side of the river, and the waterfalls will become more numerous more often. Here's our next waterfall and the bridge over that we cross. Now we should start seeing more closer together as we get towards the end of this trail. Here's another view of the waterfall. It just cascades so smoothly over that rounded volcanic surface. Possibly an ancient lava flow. Who knows? Right down here around the corner on the left should be a trail to another waterfall. Yeah, double falls. Right up this little canyon. Wow, this is one high waterfall. Kind of reminds me of Horsetail Falls in the Columbia Gorge. Let's go down to the pool. Last time I was here during the late spring, early summer, It was really hot. Walked up right into the falls and cooled off, just like you see in the movies. Fantastic. Whoa, I tell you, when I get back to the RV and back to our campsite, I'm gonna make me a pitcher of cold orange smoothie. That'll be delicious. Cap off a great hike. Well, there's still plenty more waterfalls to see on this trail. Let's continue on. Here's Drake Falls, a 27-foot drop. And that's it right down there. Into another big pool as it drops further going down the canyon. Here we are at the third huge waterfall we hike under on this trail. Absolutely fantastic. Here we have Twin Falls Trail, North Falls Group Camp. We're going on the canyon trail still to the far end, the North Falls trailhead. Well, like I said when I started this trail nearly 2 hours ago, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'll go through it, crop out the stuff that doesn't need to be said, and try to make it coherent. But if you're still watching it, I appreciate your attention span. That's a nice little waterfall. I love how the thick foliage and the old moss on the old trees just seems to frame everything, almost making it look, I don't know, mystical maybe. But there's plenty of places with caution and care where you can get down to the river and just relax and cool off. It's really fantastic to see the ferns and the growth just under the edge of the waterfall, clinging to the top of the cave here. It's nice, cool, bit of a breeze with some mist in it. It's almost like being in some cave in Colorado, along the cliffs of the Colorado. Here's where we climb up out of the canyon, up to the highway, to the last waterfall. And here we are, we've made it to the last trail post. A little bit farther to the North Falls and the end of the trail. But here's the top of that huge waterfall that you go under. And this water comes from the North Falls, which we're going to go up here under the highway, up a little narrow canyon to see the last one. Here's where you go down under the highway and up the little canyon to the last waterfall. And here we are, going up the last part of the rim trail to the last waterfall, the North Falls. This is just beautiful territory. And here we are on the rim trail, on the top of the canyon. So hopefully this won't take 3 hours to go back this way to the RV. Whoa, what a hike. Here's a state park gift shop full of usual trinkets and that for each different state park, and some generic stuff such as hiking sticks and things. Always interesting to go in and check it out. Well, like the girls and I always say, we wish you happy trails and woof woof. See you next time.